This is the BMW 7 Series protection vehicle. It is the latest gen version of what BMW has been doing for over 45 years of building extremely safe vehicles for heads of state, rich businessmen, and those who feel that they might be under attack. Now, this particular version is a VR9 rated vehicle, which means that it can withstand attacks of terrorism. So we're going to be telling you all about how this vehicle has been built to withstand such an attack. I'm Vikram Gore, you're watching MotorScribes, and in this video, it's all about the BMW 7 Series protection. Before I get into the details on what makes it such a safe vehicle, if you have any questions, you have something you want to ask me about this vehicle, leave a comment below. It's a promise I make to all my viewers that I answer every comment that comes in on the channel. So let's get started and let's take a closer look at the 7 protection. All right, so let's get into the details. First of all, it looks exactly like a 7 Series, but don't be fooled by that. But that's also been done by design because they want people to be fooled by that. The only telltale sign that would make it stand apart is when you get a closer look at the glass house, because you can see the armored glass over there. But before I jump into the details about the glass and all the protection stuff, let me just give you a quick look at the 7 protection. And you can see that it is an outstanding looking sedan, massive, built for comfort, and obviously built for those who have sitting at the top of business, because this is actually a flag stand. So you can imagine who it's for. Now, to start with, it has at its core the BMW Protection Core. Now, this is a newly developed core for this vehicle, which sort of merges seamlessly with the 7 Series body, and it is made of 10 mm thick steel and other key materials to ensure maximum protection for the occupants inside. So it's like a shell, if you can imagine that, really finely pressed, and it can withstand 7.62 mm rounds. It can withstand grenade explosions and stuff like that. So at the very core is this all new BMW Protection Core. And the reason that is so important is that it has actually made this protection vehicle lighter as compared to its predecessors. And that is very important when you're looking at the overall ownership and the running of such a vehicle. So despite that change, and this is where it gets a little fun, despite that change of having this new core, this car over here still weighs 4.6 tons. That's almost double of what a regular 7 Series weighs. But with all that weight, with all that on board, you know that you're in a very well protected environment. And at the same time, it is a BMW, so the focus on driving, the focus on ensuring that you've got brilliant performance is all part of the package. So underneath this massive hood, what you do get is a 4.4 liter V8 engine that delivers 530 PS of power and 750 Newton meters of torque. It's paired with an 8-speed automatic gearbox, and it can do 0 to 100 in 6.6 seconds. On top of that, it can hit 210 kilometers as the top speed. So now let's take a closer look at what makes this so safe. So right here, you can see the door. Now, when you have it open, this width over here is not like any normal sedan. It's rather thick. So you got 10 mm of that protection core. The glass is VPAM 10 rated. So that is actually the highest level of security that you can get currently. And it is a 72 mm thick glass. So it's really thick, and it will withstand bullets. It will withstand a lot. And the doors themselves, thanks to all this thickness, thanks to all this protection, each door on the 7 protection weighs 200 kilograms. You heard that right. So just the doors themselves are 200 kilograms each. And that just tells you how much thought has gone into making this a very safe and sturdy machine that is everything that you would expect from a BMW, yet something that will keep you alive if you were to be attacked by terrorists or other gunmen. Now, the cabin is your typical BMW layout. I'm just going to hop in here really quick and give you a look. So you got digital screens, a nice dual screen interface. This over here is actually something that is very different from the standard stock 7 Series, because the information that you get over here allows you to control a host of vehicle functions that add to its security. Now, despite having a thicker setup where even the front glass is really thick, you've got all of the thick doors, the big doors and everything, the space has not been compromised. Up front, it's very comfortable, but being the head of state, you're going to be spending more time in the back seat. So I'm just going to show you that as well. And since they are 200-kilogram doors, they are all mechanized, which makes it easy to open them and shut them. But at the rear, you can see that there's enough leg room. It is very comfortable. The headroom has not been compromised, and you are cocooned in safety. So every bit of BMW from the inside, all about comfort, all about keeping you extremely safe, and you also get really neat features too. So even at the back, you've got this touchscreen interface on the door, which allows you to control a host of features, and that is also a really neat touch. In case you notice this M over here, that's because the 7 Protection comes with the M Sport package, and that's what makes it look like any regular BMW from the outside. Now the mechanized doors do that too, they shut. So coming to the tires, what we have here are 20-inch tires, and they have a very neat technology. So these are not your run-of-the-mill run flats. In fact, there is a protective ring inside. It's almost like a foam base, which even after the tire is fully damaged and fully deflated, you can still drive up to 80 kilometers on this protective ring within the tire. So if you are in an event where you are under attack and your tires get taken out, you can still drive away in the 7 Series protection. So that is an added protection feature over there, and that is also very cool. But coming to other elements, I've spoken about how the glass is rated, about the protective core that BMW has put in here, but in the boot, you also get to see an added feature. So that is not a NOS unit. This is actually something that can be customized for a variety of reasons. And what most people do is that in the event of a gas attack, or you want to protect yourself from any other threat that could be airborne, then you can actually have oxygen cylinders mounted in the back, which will keep the cabin with fresh oxygen, keep it clean, and not let anything from the outside come in. So that is an added touch to this entire package of safety, and you can still get your luggage in the back. So that's about it when it comes to the safety of the 7 Series protection unit. And this right here is actually been shipped in directly from Germany. They can make about 4 of these a week. A lot of the process of making this vehicle is done by hand. So only a little bit goes on the production line, but the rest of it is a very bespoke sort of functionality that is required. And people who place orders have a tremendous amount of customization that they can do. So when it comes to pricing, it depends on what you want your 7 Protection to do for you. And along with that is what will define the price of this vehicle. But having said that, you've got the regular 7 Series starting at about 1.8, 1.9 crores. So you can imagine what this would cost. So my best guess when it comes to the price of this version is that it would actually be probably a little bit more than double, and can go as high as 2-digit numbers in the crores, depending on the level of spec that you choose. But overall, we're looking at something that's going to keep you alive, keep you safe in the event of an absolute terror attack, and that is something that is obviously a concern for a lot of people, and that is where the demand for such exclusive vehicles comes in from. So once again, you've got the BMW 7 Protection built with an all-new BMW core, and it is protected all around. So there's underbody protection, I already mentioned the doors, up top on the roof, Yes, do not ask for a sunroof in this. This is about keeping you protected. It's not about you having the joy of seeing the sun or the moon. But overall, it's been done up really nice. Looks exactly like the 7. Will seamlessly merge in without raising too many eyebrows. But you, as the occupant, know that you are safe. So with that, I conclude my entire walk around of this exclusive vehicle from BMW. And of course, it is built to keep you safe, to keep you extremely cocooned in the event of a terror attack. And I think that the fact that there is demand for such vehicles is a little scary. At the same time, it's great to see that manufacturers are working towards making these vehicles lighter in a way, more protected, and definitely with some gizmos that are straight out of a James Bond film. Once again, if you do have any questions, do leave it in the comment section below, and it is my promise that I will get back to you.